Hi, Toby here from TobyChristensen.com. Thanks for checking out my coaching tip of the day. Today I want to talk to you about how you look. Okay, I've been doing body language videos. I've been really having fun with a lot of the subliminal or unconscious messages that we telegraph to people when we meet. How you look, how you present yourself, your posture, breathing patterns are all really important things that send messages to those that we work with or are working or potentially working with. Today I want to talk about how you look. And not like, are you fat, skinny, what race are you and all that stuff. Because you know what? All that doesn't matter. What matters is the image you project in alignment with your desired outcomes, with your goals. How's your hair? How are your nails? One of the things I do is sound therapy. I've developed this great, really fun technique of using sound as a mechanism for healing. And I travel around the country and work with children and children's hospitals. I work in cancer wards. I work with all kinds of different people. And I was talking to a woman one time who is an executive coach, and she looked at my hands and she said, "You really need to trim your fingernails." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not a model." She started laughing. She says, "You're a drummer, and people are always looking at your hands. So it's important that you look as though you take care of them. People know that you really respect your craft." It was a subtle thing, but it really made a lot of sense. So I started looking at how I function. I've worked either at home or had the opportunity to work away from an office since 1985. I started my entrepreneurial venture after I left Nordstrom with a startup company where I was on the road constantly. I didn't have anybody telling me when to get up, when to punch in, when to punch out. Everything was based on performance, okay? And so working at home a lot, which is it's a trend now. There's a lot of people working at home. You can get really freaking lazy. The benefits are you can get up at 6 in the morning, jump out of bed, and accomplish more by lunch than most people accomplish in a week, and you do it in your pajamas. Pardon me. On the other hand, it's really easy to get lazy and to let our environment start to decline because no one else sees it. So what I would challenge you is to take all of the subliminal messages that you would have at an office, like when you would show up, how you would look, how attentive you would be, so on and so forth, and apply that to your home business. Sometimes when I'm doing working on a book, or if I'm working on a lecture that I'm going to be doing, I'll put on a nice shirt and sometimes slacks, and I'll dress up as though I'm doing the presentation for the very people that I'm preparing it for. Everything that we can do to focus our energy and be congruent with our desired outcome will help us get there faster. So, doesn't mean you can't jump out of bed, work really hard, and get stuff done in your pajamas. But what does matter is when things start to slow down or your motivation starts to falter. Check your environment, check your person, get yourself dialed in for the success that you desire to achieve. That's your tip for today. You have a great one. We'll see you next time.